Greetings, I'm Sir Vainglory, and welcome back to Season 3 of Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. This is Part 2. In the first part I laid out my waste recycling complex, and it's going to take a while to get up and running, get it constructed, so I'm just going to start off with a wee montage of the construction process, and then bring you guys back when it's done. Okay, final piece of the jigsaw in place, the aluminium separation plant. So how does this work? Well, we've got garbage we brought into the two dumps over here, and it gets sent into, first of all, the scrap metal recycling plant. That sends scrap metal over here to be recycled. And I made a bit of a change from the layout before. I put in this open storage area for, it's just going to be steel and aluminium. Let's do this. Say 70 and 30. In fact, make it 80 and 20 because we're going to get very little aluminium unless I start importing waste, which is one of the reasons why I've got two dumps over here, but we'll see. So anyway, yeah, reclaimed steel ends up here. General waste goes from the steel, or the scrap metal separation, into the aluminium separation. Reclaimed aluminium goes in here and goes out in there. The waste, mixed waste that remains from here without any metals in it, then goes into general separation, and that sends construction waste across here, gravel recycled, and I've decided not to put in an aggregate storage. This can store up to 270 tonnes. We're never going to get anywhere near that, so I've just got a loading bay for the trucks to pick it up. And plastic waste goes into plastic recycling plant. And again, 7.5 tonnes is going to be plenty. And what does that? That just leaves any more mixed waste will be burnable, and that goes into the incinerator, and that pumps out ash into here. Store mixed waste. Right. Anything else? I don't think so. That's everything. Oh, I forgot I needed power, so we've added this in. Covers everything. And obviously I've put in some trees, bushes to brighten the place up a bit. So we can get going. What I need to do, in fact, one other thing I want to do now before we go any further is put in a biological waste, or a fertilizer plant basically. So I could put it in here, connects up directly to that farm. Do I want to do that though? And I could just stick it over here, and then how much fertilizer are we going to produce? If it was massive amounts of fertilizer, I would plop it down here somewhere and then just truck it around, but I don't think we're going to produce an awful lot. Tell you what, we're going to stick it in here if we can, and if we end up overproducing, then we will build a second one somewhere. So a composting plant's what I'm after, not a fertilizer factory. Do I? Chemicals? No, this is to use up the biological waste. Let's flip you, and we can put you somewhere down in here. I'm going to have to put in another bus stop. There's no way they're walking from there all the way up here. What's the distance of you from the... Well, you're only 126 meters. People can walk. No. People can't walk. Let's see, from here. 279, 309. There's no way people are going to walk up there, so... composting plant, we do need another bus stop after all. Maybe put something in somewhere about here. Let's try that. Can you connect up? You can. Perfect. Right, and let's get rid of that just for now. And also the node. And then we can join you in up here. Right. Yeah, asphalt, that and that, please. And we'll get... Yeah, a line out there. Looks like we can. Down to there. There we are. Just so I can do that in the one go. And you want to be one way, and then I want to find out which construction offices I want to. Yeah, number 3. I need to do this first. Right. Okay. Now, let's see, what buses do we have here? 35's not going to cut it, so I need more buses, or new buses. We've got a depot there. Let's grab us 90 capacity maybe? 91. Speed would be actually more important. It's 85. Well, we can't do 85 on the roads, I suppose, that we have. Come over, let's count it up. Sorry about the dreadful camera work. No, actually, could I get people to walk down here to help out at the power station? That might be useful, if I can do that. Let's get rid of that. How do you get rid of nodes? I can't remember if you can. Anyway, we don't need to get rid of nodes. I want... Is that the best you can do? That should be okay, actually. And run up to there. And then from there up to... There's a path in there already. Let's... Thank you, autosave. Let's get rid of that. That had to be in place so that I can construct the rest of the pathing up there. No. No, so annoying. Right, you need to get... not that. Rid of the snapping. It's going to have to come off at that sort of angle. Let me see, can I... If I were to... No, because it's going in at that angle. It's going to have to do this. But that's okay. Do that. And then from there up into there. Yeah, happy with that. Now let's get asphalt, because that's how we roll over here. We sometimes get electricity problems because of just not enough workers over here, and I've tried a couple of different solutions to it in terms of the buses. We've got a bus route that has an end station. I've tried it with line spacing. I've had 6 buses on at one point, back down to 4 again. It still never quite works, so hopefully that will just add a wee bit more. Yeah, we'll get there. Fine, right. I need to set up a bus line, talking about buses. So a new line, which initially is going to run from up here. End station to the bus station, down to this bus stop. You're going to load and unload, and this is going to be Origin. Recycling workers. Right, and then we should have... Now, I thought we would have 2 buses up here. Did I not buy 2 buses? I'm not getting fuel. Where are my buses? There's a bus. Okay, you've already got your line assigned. And you've got workers. Did I not buy them after all? Oh no, I didn't. I didn't decide which ones I was going to get. Yeah, okay. Distractions. Let's see. Let's go for the airport infrastructure. Get it done. I was coming over here to count up workers. 45, 70, 90, 105, 155, 175, 190. There we go. Well, I do want to have 2 routes. One from there and one from elsewhere. In here, probably, when I get that built. So, what did I say? 190. Yeah, okay. Buses, 190. So I do want something like 90 or 95. Speed is probably okay. 66 kilometers per hour. Let's grab 2 of them and we'll get them assigned to that line. Other thing that I want to do is look at my buildings, and I'm looking for technical services. And I've sorted them into snowplow ones and garbage ones, and mixed. And I'm going to set them up to alternate because I just don't want there to be a backlog of trucks. Especially if I do end up bringing in garbage for processing from the border. You've not been constructed yet. Right, okay, I'll come back to you, and you're that one. Okay. You're next, yep. I think that's all of them now. Let's just double check and make sure. Make sure nobody's still at the customs house, customs office. Done. Right. Let's go. Oh, I know where that one is. That one is here. Yep, let's get you assigned to Construction Officer 2. And that'll do. Okay, not quite ready for anything else yet. I need to set you to custom line. You're breaching recycling workers, that's the one. Give me the line detail before you start. Same thing here. And off you go, and then I'll copy you to your pal. You can start also. Right. What I was about to do was come over, check here. Yeah, you've got full citizens, 86% happiness, everything's fine. And we'd also built this. You've got your citizens, 75% happiness. Water quality. Huh. How long's that been a problem? That's not what I want. It's overlays. It's this water flow. I guess we've just overreached. As usual, I've built too much up here. Much more than I was expecting to originally. Nobody's complaining yet. What's not built in here? Oh, and that just doesn't take any water. I thought it was an unconstructed building. Oh well, nobody's complaining yet. So I'll sort that later if I need to. And I'm now thinking about this bridge, because we've got the buses coming down. Rather than have them go all the way through the town centre there, we're going to have them zigzag down this slope. Well, I need to get rid of whatever this is, kindergarten. Or I could run a road down there. not that big a slope. Okay. Kind of squeeze it in. To come off there. No, overlaps. How about there? Overlaps. Right, we could get it to there. It needs to come off this other side, really, though. It needs to come right through here, to be honest. Mind you, the time to do it is now, when this doesn't actually power much. Yeah, fine. Let's demolish that and we'll rebuild it. Get rid of that. Thank you. And then a road coming out here. More like that. No, I didn't want to build it and I didn't, so we're okay. Right, so you need to head down the slope there. Just looking at where we're aiming for, I want to go for this node here. So if we run you down like that. Oh, I can't. I can't add a road in there. There. I suppose that's alright. How does it look? Yeah, I think it's fine. Alright. Asphalt you up. Okay. Do I have... Well, I've got plenty of garbage here. Do I have anybody working here yet? Not yet. Doesn't seem to be. And I put in a gas station. I've put in another technical services for snow ploughing. That's all they have. Because again, this road is a bit problematic during the winter. One of the reasons why we'd end up running out of power, or running out of workers at the power station. You're coming in with 11 people. We've got 11 there. And they're not that long arrived. Okay, that's looking fine. Can we see our buses? Not under the river. This one here, it is. We've got 98 workers. Fill up. Good stuff. Before I forget completely, let's reinstate this. And we need, I think, just the same construction office. That's the guys over here. We'll get that sorted out. How are we done? I'm not quite finished. I'll finish that. Oh no! No. Bang. What did I forget? I forgot my tiny bus stop. It's going to have to be a tiny one, isn't it? Yeah, I don't think we could fit that in. Could we? We can, you know. There we go. Okay, and that's you guys. I just keep ignoring that citizens' happiness too low because it's normally here. I don't know what they've got to complain about. Students, they've got no access to a pub. An eighth of them aren't happy about that. Government loyalty, I've not looked at that sort of thing for a long time, but they had 74% government loyalty. Living preferences. Let's go for 3,000. And I'm in the 70s, 60s and 70s. Newly in, we've not had secret police visit them yet. 60s and 58 down in there, which is a surprise given the number of monuments we've got in that area. 70s again up here, 70s up there. Government loyalty is brilliant. 94% happiness, and this is meant to be the unhealthy area, the neglected area. Good God, what a guy I am. Crime 3%, 4%. The nation almost collapsed because of crime in season 1. Everything looks good. 122. Well, nobody's escaped for a couple of years, I suppose. But I was hoping that I might get sort of 3 to 1. No, 3 no, hang on, what am I thinking about? 1 to 2. 1 warder per 2 prisoners. I was hoping that might have stayed about 60, or at least mid-50s. And up here, 36 prisoners, 13, again, 1 escape. We're just going to have to live with the occasional escape, I suppose. Okay, let's quickly check out food. 238 tonnes. We've still got 500 tonnes of crops. 18 tonnes in there. Over here, would imagine this warehouse is still crammed. Yeah, near enough 100 tonnes. We've got 2,500 tonnes. Do I have anything left? I've still got fields to harvest. Anything left here though? Not much. You've got 113 tonnes. I've split these, as you can see, sort of 50-50. Just to see if that helps clear all the fields before winter sets in. I could add in another distribution office, I suppose, but I'd rather not. Over here we've got more chemical works to be built, but we'll get there eventually. And one other thing I'm thinking about is hazardous waste. I need to think about setting up a facility for that. But that reminds me about checking out the hospital. Yeah, we've got hazardous waste in there. Let's add in case they chop off bits of bodies, they can chuck it in there. Do you produce biological waste? I don't think so, but you never know. Maybe we don't need 4. Maybe we put it out to 3. Where else? And we can separate out in there. I don't think there's any need for a biological waste in there, but we'll add one in. Come over here. Let's add in a biological waste there. Where else might there be biological waste? Mixed waste. Let's throw one in there. I don't think you're going to get biological waste in the brickworks. Panel factory. Again, I wouldn't have thought so. Come up here. We've got. You probably would get some biological waste, I would have thought, from in here. Thank you, autosave. Alright. And is it worth throwing one in here and at the residential areas? Could be. There. Something I've never really looked into. Let's see who produces what. Oh, you are filling up biological waste quite quickly, so this gives you 3 bins. You as well, so let's give you 5. You've got some going in there as well. I'll give you 4 then. Right, so I might need another biological waste facility. But what am I thinking about? Composting facility. That's the one. Right. Anything up here? Throw that in, see how it goes. Producing some. We'll give you 4. I don't think you would get any from the refinery, but test it and see. Actually, I should be doing this off camera rather than wasting you guys' time, but I think it's worth the exploration. Do you not have... Ah. Okay. Missed that one. Let's get... Small should be alright in here. Ah, you're not actually showing a connection in there. That's probably why I didn't put one in. Stick in the side. And that. Now, how about these guys? I'm going to put 4 and 4 to be starting with. And 2 and 2. Right. You are sending out hazardous. Let's try biological as well. Okay, nearly done. As I said, apologies for putting you through this. And I just want to make sure that we're capturing all that. Right, let's leave that for now. In fact, it's time for me to put in a break. So thanks very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please leave me a comment, rate the video, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content, and I hope to see you again next time. Cheers!